Hello, today I'm going to be demonstrating the little locker and the little champ. Now I brought these two a year ago and the little champ was the best one to have. Now they don't do the little locker anymore because they've done a little locker plus and it's all in white. It's more squarey. The only difference is, though, instead of there being round, it's now square. But everything else is exactly the same. It's just that there's no round lid there. It's square. But everything else works the same. I mean, you can still get bags for these, but you can. I don't know. You might be able to get one on eBay for second hand. But the new ones are. The new Little Locker Plus is $21.99, and the Little Champ is $24.99. Now I get mine from Zoo Plus, and they're selling the Little Champ at Zoo Plus and the Little Locker Plus at Zoo Plus, but they're not selling the Little Locker 2 no more. Now, but like I said, the only difference is it's square now instead of round, but everything else is the same. Oh, and you can buy covers for it as well. Now, I don't use this, and I will give you a demonstration. I do not use this one. They have made the old bigger now, but it still works the same way. I'll do this one first. Goes down there. Now I can't do this with one hand. I cannot do this with one hand. So what happens is you put your litter down there with your scoop, and then you pull that out. So fiddly, then all pull that out. Can you see? Then when you pull that out, all your litter goes down, and then you close it again, and then you put your little litter scoop in there. And then when you want to change it, see, now that's where it is, and then you pull that out. This is so difficult to do with one hand. And then you tie an hole at the bottom, pull it down a bit, and there's a little cutter here. Cutter. You put that through the cutter, slices it off, completely slice it off, and you tie another knot with your dirty litter in, and then you chuck it in the bin. And there you put your scoop. Now that is the Little Locker 2. Very fiddly. You need two hands to do it. Pull. Empty. Cut. Very difficult with one hand. So we'll put that one over there. Now we'll go on to the Little Locker Champ. This is fantastic. Now I've not heard that they've improved the Little Locker Champ. I've got all these boxes of refills. I will show you how to do a refill. Now this one has got a pedal. There's the pedal. So this one has a pedal. Now this one you just lift. There's no pedal. I don't know if they put a pedal on the Little Locker Plus. They could have done. They've tried to improve theirs, but this stayed the same. Right, so there's a pedal there and it opens. Now inside is there. You just put your litter scoop down and down goes all your litter. And look at the size of that. The size difference. Now, although that's square now in Little Locker Plus, that has a big difference. That has a big difference. Cleaning is a big difference. Now, to open the litter tramp up is easy. There. So you just open it up just like that. So now we've got it open. Now if we put a refill in, so we're going to get a refill, right, because we use this all the time. Now I don't know how you put a refill in one of these, so don't ask me on that one. That's been in there ages and I've just not used it. So to put a refill in, you just press that in like that, and this should just come off. Up like that, and then you take this out. So as you can see how easy it is to clean, now you can almost see inside and how easy this is to clean. Clean all that, wipe it all down. What I always do, I've always got Dettol wipes and I just wipe it all down the top and everything. Now here's the drum bit, so I'm going to put you on the floor. So you tip that upside down and you get your bag like that. Put it over there. And then you've got like, I think you take that off. Like so. Take that off. I hope I'm doing this right. And then you pull that little slip up. And push it through. Right the way through. Till you make it long enough. Then at the end you tie a knot here. Don't forget to tie the knot. If you do, then all your litter's going just come flying through. And do that. Then you put this in, and that sort of thing ledges on that there. So I believe. Very welcome to correct me if I'm wrong. And there you have it. Then you shut the lid. And you've got it tied at the bottom like that, so that all the litter will go in the bottom, and then you just shut it. And then what you do is you put your foot on the pedal and you put your litter down there. The sun's really funny today. Now, if you have kids you can lock it. If you want to wipe it down with a rag, you can lock it and then wipe it all down, and no kids can go down and stick their fingers in. Let me just see, keep moving it. And you just stick it. And now the cutting mechanism in this is in a completely different place altogether. Now the cutting mechanism is here. There's the cutting mechanism. So what you do is, when that's full, you will tie it, give enough room for tie a knot. You'll slice it down there, cut it, give yourself plenty of room to tie another knot, and then you just chuck that in the bin and you just keep pulling it down, pulling that down as you go. So, sorry about lighting. The sun was like in and out, in and out, in and out, because it's like winter slash whatever here. So I hope that's helped you with either the Little Locker 2 or the Little Locker Plus. Now the Little Champ has just got a little thing to put your scoop on, right? Little Locker has got a little, that's the only good thing I can say about it really. Now, I've had these for a year, and as for usage, I've never used this one. It's too, you do need 2 hands, it's too much of a pain. Maybe if I just had that one on its own I would use it, but because I brought both, I only use this, because this is so easy, and I've only brought all Little Champ bags. Now as far as usage goes, let me just get myself comfy. How would I say, after owning these for a year, usage goes? Now let's think. Yeah, I could put Clay's diapers in, because I've got 3 on my landing. I could put Clay's diapers in. Now let's talk about cat poo. Lovely. Now, as far as slops go, I would say no, because you might make a mess of it. I would say this is great if you've got a litter tray upstairs. Maybe if you're changing diapers, just stick it in and then pull it out, throw it in the bin. Downstairs, I use a carry bag, and then outside I've got, not the bins that you put out for the bin then, I've got like a bin what goes, it's supposed to come inside your house, but mine's outside with a great big bin liner in, and I use carry bags. And any slops, you know, those slops that they do, because they've eaten something funny, I tend to not put in, because of what I tend to do is put the hard poops in, and then there's no mess. But the slops tend to put in a carry bag or put in my bin outside with my bin bag in, you know, my household, not my household bins that go out to the bin then. A bin that I brought from B&M, and it's got a bin bag in, and that holds the majority of my cat litter and my cat slops. And when I do a complete tray empty, scoop it all in my bin, and then when that's full of cat litter, tie it, and then I put it in my household waste bin. Because these The reason being is these aren't cheap. These are, I think, £5.99. These are not cheap. So I think this is handy if you've got a visitor and you haven't got time to do or go outside, and you just won't get rid of that poo really quick and disguise the smell, and that's it. Yeah, half and half. I use it half and half. I use me main bin. I'm not going like do a litter change, a full litter change and put it in this bin, because you're just going to waste all the bags. So, do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, don't go downstairs, show you me bin that I brought from B&M with a bin big bag in, but I'll just throw all my litter in there. Yeah, I think it's good for diapers. I think it's good for hard poo, and I think it's good that if you're in bed and you don't go downstairs and you've got a cat upstairs and you want to change it and you don't want to go downstairs, and it's quite good for that. Quite good for visitors. But for the main bulk, a carry bag or a bin bag outside, because these are £5.99. Quite expensive. So I hope you liked my review. So if I could pick now a year later, I know there's a Litter Locker Plus, which they've improved, but as far as I know, only improved by doing a square and not a circle. It still seems as light, same size. This is more sturdy. This is out of 100, 100. This I wouldn't buy again, and I would not buy the Litter Locker Plus. Neither, the new one. I would just keep buying my little Litter Champ. As it happens, I've got two of these. I've only got one of these. That's just sit here. This has still got a bin bag in from flipping years ago. This has. I don't know, maybe I could just use Clay's diapers for go down there until it's gone, and then put it up away out of the bin. And then just leave it, because I won't be buying no refills. Maybe sell it on eBay or something for a couple of quid. But this is my number one, and I've got two of these. And thanks for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And do not hesitate, pay that extra money, because in the long run it will be well worth it. Okay, thanks for watching, and bye.